Today, we're gonna show you
our curly hair routines. Whew, my hair is like a 2-year-old child. Sometimes it wants to act right and sometimes it doesn't. I have a curl, but it's also a kinky curl. Tends to fall more towards the dry side. Depending on what style I'm going with or what I'm trying to do, my routine can take anywhere from 30 minutes to 2 hours. My hair routine starts with me getting in the shower. I usually have it at lukewarm, and I will use my main choice shampoo. I'll shampoo it about twice just to make sure that I have all the product out from the day. The first conditioner I use is my Pantene's Natural Curl, and I make sure I saturate that all over my hair, and then I grab my wide tooth comb, and I start from the base at the front of my hair, because towards the back is a whole other beast. Then I get to the back and I kind of just yank the hell out of everything. Once I have combed at a downward angle, I flip my head over and I comb in another direction, because you gotta make sure you just get all the gnats and the roots and the curls in order. After I've rinsed my hair with cold water, I use my silicone mix and I use a glob. I know they say like a dab, but let's be realistic. And I run it all through my hair, and then I grab my Mixed Chicks leave-in conditioner, run that on top of it. I usually throw it in a bun to make sure that I'm not leaking all over myself. Then comes the styling. So I'll get my wide tooth comb, my paddle brush, that's not really a paddle brush, but something like a paddle brush, and my spritz bottle. I use my Foreign Beauty's Define Cream, their sculpting cream, coconut oil, and the Foreign Beauty pomade, and the Foreign Beauty twist out cream. Take my hair out of the bun and I section it, scoop my thumbs in between and say, yep, that's gonna be the bottom. I'll use my paddle brush and then I'll brush out the curls, making sure it's really sleek, that there aren't any knots. I'll mix together all of my Foreign Beauty products and then I'll rub them through my hair. Then I will finish it off with the pomade and my coconut oil, brush it all out again, and then just separate the section into 2 twists, twist her down, and then pretty much do that for the next hour or so. I usually do this as a night routine, so I'll throw on my large bonnet, go to sleep, and then I usually wake up, and then I'm gonna take these bad boys down. This looks a little too much like a wet noodle for me, so I'm gonna go and just randomly pull some of these curls apart, but very gently, because you don't want to destroy the curl you just made. So after a little fluff to the left and a fluff to the right, this is my twist out.
My hair, like most people's curly hair, is very dry and coarse. My routine is kind of complicated because it's around 20 minutes, but then I wait several hours and do more things. My curls, like many curls, are made in the shower. Everything is done upside down.
I do everything upside down to make sure my hair has lift and the water doesn't continually push it down and make it heavy.
I apply shampoo to the roots all around my head. I scrub vigorously using my nails to really break up all of the gel and conditioner from the week. Then I rinse it all out. I apply a generous handful of conditioner, and starting at the ends of my hair, I finger comb up towards the roots. If I come across a bad knot, I apply more water and more conditioner, and then I just be really nice to it, and it comes apart eventually. Once my hair is totally detangled, I cup water in my palms and rinse a little conditioner out. I do not shove my head under the water flow because all of that pressure will make my curls super heavy, and I want them to dry bouncy and not flat on my head and then poof out like a triangle. Still upside down, I scrunch a generous amount of gel up toward my scalp, and I scrunch, scrunch, scrunch all around my head. Then I get rid of excess water by gently scrunching up with a microfiber towel. A normal towel will cause a ton of frizz. If you don't have a microfiber towel, just use a cotton t-shirt. That is the end of the shower routine. So to give the curls around the top of my head some lift, I put in these alligator clips all around right at my roots. I leave those in as long as I can before I have to go out in public. On days when I'm not washing my hair, I use a spray bottle with a ton of water and a couple pumps of conditioner, and I shake that up spray my hair, and that kind of reinvigorates the curls back to life without taking a whole other shower. So now that my hair feels drier and a little crunchy, I'm going to break the gel so that the gel is still holding the curls in place, but it's not hard and crunchy. And that is my curly hair routine.
I straightened my hair for many years, so my hair is normally dry and wavy. I'm a girl on the go, so my routine takes about 20 minutes. I use Diva Curl No Poo shampoo. I use the palm of my fingertips to go through my scalp and really massage my scalp. I normally put like a lot more conditioner than I do shampoo. I detangle my hair by running my fingertips through my hair, but then I also have a comb that I use when my hair is really knotty. Get a microfiber towel and then I wrap my hair up, and then I put It's a 10 leave-in conditioner, and I just squirt that all over my hair. I kind of scrunch it through, and then afterwards I use like this BB curl product that I put to kind of finish it off. And then I use It's a 10 leave-in conditioner. My hair is fully dried. I'm currently still learning about curly hair, so if you have any tips or recommendations, I'm all ears and would love to hear from you all.
Hey, Unsolved is on a new channel, and now your part.
Subscribe here. That was my part.